Guys, welcome back. It is the Semo and Friends podcast where we have some real talks, some real discussions with some real people. And these are always people who have influenced my life in some amazing way. And the person on the show today is actually incredibly special to me. I've known him for a very, very long time. We have been through trials, tribulations, ups, downs, highs, lows, holidays. We've had record labels together. We've traveled the UK. We've performed with Tory Lanez. Like, we've done amazing things, bro. Welcome to my brother, Nakari. Welcome to the Semo and Friends podcast.
What's going on, my boy?
Welcome back to Dubai.
I made it. I'm in DXB.
Yeah, man.
Living my best life.
Yeah, back off of fresh off of your first solo holiday. This guy went to Thailand for like nearly 2 weeks.
Just about 2 weeks, yeah.
And bro, crazy solo holiday for your. I can tell people your age, right? You don't.
Nah, man.
Just turned 30.
30 now,
I can't believe this guy is 30 because that must mean I'm like 600 years old. Because what the heck?
Dinosaur stuff.
Dinosaur stuff.
I can't believe
bro.
it, man. Yeah.
When I met this guy, he couldn't even grow a beard.
I didn't have a beard.
He's drinking Supermalt every day trying to get a beard.
You remember the Supermalt?
Bro, welcome, man.
Hey.
I'm going to start the show how I started with everyone.
Yeah.
So I have a little icebreaker game. I call it This or That.
Okay.
And This or That is, the intention of it is for the listeners to get to know you.
First.
All right?
Cool.
What you need to do is give me your immediate answer.
Okay.
The first thing that comes to your mind.
Cool.
Right? You can't overthink it. Just literally the first thing that comes to your mind. And I'm going to spin it a little bit because I know you're like a bit of a little ladies man. So I've got a little ladies man version for you as well. All right? But let's start with the core version. Cool. Let's take it to West.
Okay.
All right?
West side.
Sam's or Chicken Cottage?
Sam's.
Trap Star or Benja?
Trap Star. Have to.
Westfield or West End?
Westfield.
All right. Studio session or gym session?
Oh, that is techie for me right now because, I love my music and I love the gym. Like, that's a conflict of interest. Okay, currently I have to say gym.
Cool.
GTG.
Mercedes or Audi?
Audi.
Summer in London or a winter in Dubai?
Winter in Dubai is hot, but summer in London.
Summer in London?
Insane.
Summer's in London, bang. I can't lie. Mandem holiday or a solo trip?
Ooh, man. That's hard because I'm literally just coming back from
First thing that comes to your mind.
First thing that comes to my mind. Mandem holiday.
Yeah?
Mandem holiday.
Okay, that surprised me still. I would have thought you said solo trip. All right, peace or passion?
Peace.
Soft life or grind life?
Grind life.
Gym girl who challenges you or a soft girl who supports you?
Gym girl challenges me.
Okay. Marry young or marry rich?
Marry young or marry rich? That's in a sense of what, marrying someone young?
Yeah.
Or marrying someone rich?
Would you marry someone that is young and like, you know what I'm saying? Or someone that might be a bit older, but they got their stuff together?
I'd still go young. I'd marry young.
Yeah?
Yeah, because
you like grow with them.
You got time to grow, like a bit more malleability involved as well. So yeah, I think.
Okay, interesting. Would you rather be feared or admired?
Admired.
Cool. Would you rather be a full-time musician or an F1 driver?
Oh, conflict of interest.
I know this guy loves F1.
F1 driver.
Yeah?
F1
For
driver.
real?
Yeah.
Man. I'm not gonna
Adrenaline,
lie.
man.
Bro, once in a lifetime.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Would you rather be heartbroken or never fall in love?
Unfortunately, I've had to live through this. I'm going to say heartbroken.
I'm taking the heartbreak.
Take the heartbreak.
It's a
you
beautiful
need
thing.
to know what it feels like.
It's a beautiful thing. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, it's out there, bro.
Would you rather lose money or lose respect?
Lose money.
Yeah, 100. Would you rather have a son first or a daughter first?
This is funny because I want a son first.
Yeah.
However, I know the Lord is going to bestow a daughter upon me. Yeah.
And you're going to become a little...
I'm going to be the perfect dad, bro.
Yeah, she's going to be a daddy's girl. Yeah.
Daddy's girl. Yeah, man. My tea party and you know what I mean? I'm with that. I'm with it.
All right. Last one of this section. Would you rather struggle publicly or suffer silently?
I would suffer silently.
Really?
Suffer silently. I don't think anyone needs to know what like you're really, really going through. But if they did, it wouldn't really bother me either because I'm making out the other side.
I hear it.
Like,
I hear it.
No doubt.
All right, cool. That is this or that first round.
Okay.
But because you're one of my best friends, I'm going to give you a second round. And this one's for the ladies out there that are tuned into the Semo and Friends podcast. Okay. So
Write me off.
it's all PG, I promise.
Yeah,
right.
cool.
So, Kari, for the ladies, would you rather have a career-driven woman or a family-oriented woman?
Family-oriented woman.
Okay. Would you rather? Yeah.
Yeah, I can handle it. I can do the career. Do you get it?
Yeah.
And she needs to be down for the family. She has to be. I have a big family. I come from two huge families.
Yeah.
And all I know is family. So for her not to be linked in with a family like that, you have to have a great relationship with your family.
Makes
it won't
sense.
work. Because all you're going to do is just latch onto my family.
I hear that.
I want to meet yours.
Yeah, it's
You
true.
know what I mean?
It's true. All right, cool. Would you prefer emotional depth or physical chemistry?
Emotional depth.
Yeah.
The physical side is like, the looks attract, innit? That's
So you
how
can be with an ugly girl that has emotional depth. Bro, tell the truth because you know they'll come for you in the comments. Right.
What's the question again?
Would you rather have emotional depth or physical chemistry?
Oh my God. When you put it like that, physical chemistry.
Really?
When you put it like
See,
that.
like
I don't want an ugly girl.
Wow. It's a difficult one.
No,
it?
wait, hold on.
It's a difficult one, isn't it? It's a difficult one.
Now, wait, the difference.
You have a brain dead thing that's bad.
That's bad. But
Or a lit thing that's brain dead.
see, like, you might as well say, all right, cool.
And there's no middle option.
The physical attraction in this circumstance, let's call it, she could be a 10. Do you get it? Yeah. But then the emotionally mature and depth, she could be like a 6, 7. I'll take the 6, 7.
Okay.
I'll take that.
All right. So
If we're doing numbers like that, I'll take the 6.
All right. So loud personality or calm presence?
Calm presence.
I hear that. Peace is absolute power.
Always.
Someone that is social media active or has a private life? I know what I would pick.
I pick the private life.
Yeah, 100%.
Pick the private life.
Would you rather have a 50-50 relationship or would you rather be a traditional provider? The laugh killed me.
I'm a yardie on that, yeah? I would stick to the traditional side because I know I need to do what I need to do to make sure that you're in your feminine energy and you need to do what you need to do.
Yeah.
Because if I'm working hard, I coming home, food needs to be cooked and the kids need to be...
Do you think it's important that woman's in her
100%.
feminine energy?
Yeah, they have to stick to the feminine. I have to stick to my masculine. We can dibble and dabble in each other. Like I could be a bit feminine. She could be a bit masculine at times. But the core... Listen, bear man are let me know. Bear man are...
Go on, tell me.
No, I'm saying there's just bare feminine man, bruv. Like,
I hear
and the
it.
guys wearing trousers.
We were talking about this off camera. Yeah, I hear it.
Yeah, nah, man.
Yeah, submissive guys. Yeah,
submissive guy. I can be a bit submissive, but not on a day-to-day basis.
But on a day-to-day basis, I wear the trousers. Like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
100.
All right, cool. Would you rather fix her trauma or walk away?
Walk away.
I've been in this situation.
I've been here before. Walk away, bro.
You can't fix a girl's trauma.
Let me just
only she can fix her trauma.
100. I'm gonna talk to the camera.
Talk to the camera. Look at them. Talk to them. Talk the things, man. Took the glasses
to the
off.
camera. Yeah. Listen. Once you see those flags and you realize you can't deal with it, don't deal with it.
Deal with it like a linesman. It's offside.
Bro. If you love her, let her go, bruv. Trust me. Glasses back on.
This is a tricky one. Would you rather be her first choice or her best choice?
Hold on, this music started playing out of nowhere. Would I rather be her first choice or her best choice?
Yeah.
First choice.
Yeah?
First choice.
Okay, cool.
What that means I'm not her best choice, though.
We've got Troy James in the studio today. He's sighing in the background. He's like, wait. These questions are good this week, isn't it?
Wait, first choice or the best choice?
Because that means you're not the best choice.
Yeah, but even
she might leave you.
Yeah, but if I'm her best choice, that means I ain't her first choice.
So it go. So it go.
You know. Sorry, I got it wrong. Best choice.
Yeah?
Yeah, because she wants me. Do you know what I mean? Not, he was the first one that came about.
Maturing, you know.
Yeah, nah, man.
Maturing. I love it. All right. Would you rather post your girl or keep her private?
Been through this. I would rather keep her private because I don't think everyone should see everything in my life and our private life, because evil eyes are a real thing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? People be plotting on you. And
100%.
there's some weirdos out there anyways that don't even know you, that I've seen the man them, I've seen myself go through some weird stuff where I don't even know you.
But Lord knows I've been on both sides of this table.
you know what I mean?
And now I'm on the private side. It's way better. Oh my gosh.
I don't get twisted. I'll post you up. That's cool. I don't mind that. But
a little here and there, not like I wouldn't do these couple vlogs and these YouTube.
And you wouldn't be a secret either. Let me make that clear.
No.
You wouldn't be a secret.
It's
Like,
just,
if you know me, you know my gal.
It's privileged information.
100,
privacy is peace.
100, definitely.
All right, cool. A bonus one for you. Yeah, this is the last question.
Hey.
Would you want your daughter to date someone like you?
Hold on, let me just breathe. Someone like me is that me right now?
Someone like you right now.
Right now.
Let's do it like that. Someone like you right now.
I would want her to date someone like me right now.
Yeah.
Because I've had to go through it to understand who I am now. I've had to learn some hard lessons. I've had to lose people I love, and now, put it this way: whoever I'm with now, because I'm single, I am. But whoever I'm with next, it's gonna be her, man. She's gonna be a princess. She's gonna get it all because I won't hurt her. I hope she holds up her end of the bargain and don't hurt me either. But that's all I can do, innit?
Can only pray.
Can only pray, man.
Guys, that was This or That. Give a round of applause for Nakari.
Thank you.
Fantastic answers. I didn't even give you a proper introduction. So Nakari, we actually met when I launched a record label underneath my company in the UK. Creamworks. And he was the first artist that I signed. I was working along another artist called Mac. And the day that we signed him, we literally made our first song. Yeah. That song was played all over Europe on all major radio stations in the UK. And big up Destro as well, who's a part of the production. And we've been like older brother, little brother ever since. And as I said in the intro, we've done so many things. We've explored so many different parts of the country performing, and he's helped me a lot with my business. And yeah, man, just foundation. Caught them flights.
I've learned a lot, so much from you, bro. That's what I said. When they say big brother, it's not even a joke.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't even let people sad me either.
Yeah. But big bro Semo, when he needs advice, he'll call Semo, be like, Semo, I'm not gonna lie, bro, I need some advice. So we have a great relationship. He also has become a super gym enthusiast. And when I met him, he wasn't really on gym. I'm not throwing no shade. You weren't really on gym. And I kept telling him, I said, bro, the second your physique pops, you're going to become unstoppable. And now he has this incredible motivational routine every single morning called GTG, get them gains. Show him the guns. Show him the guns. Big on his calisthenics, and he's posting regularly, and I love to see it. And it's just so motivational. One thing I love about Nakari, your energy is infectious.
You cracking energy all day, every day.
Honestly, you could put Nakari in any room with any person, and he'll make a friend of that person.
Of course.
And I think that is a real skill, and it's a testament to your character. You've got an amazing character, my bro. So
thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Keep that energy. Yeah, man, 100%. We're going to get into that during the podcast. Cool. So let's dive straight in. I have so many things I want to talk to you about.
Okay.
You probably thought, I'm going to sit with Semo, we're going to have a little chat. It's just going to be calm. I have topics for you, bro. Because
I have no clue what we're about to talk about.
Yeah, so
this is fresh.
Kari dropped in from Thailand. He's only here for 2 days. He's on a trip basically celebrating his 30th birthday. Congratulations, turning big 30. Clicks for the 30th. And there's just so many things we've spoken about over the years. And I've watched you mold into this amazing, just grounded human being. And there's things that you probably don't even realize you do or you carry in the essence of Nakari that we're going to dive into today. Okay, so we're going to start immediately. Do you think most... we didn't even get into the question yet. See, the energy's all right.
Okay, go on.
Do you think most men in their 20s are weak?
Weak, as in mentally, physically?
Take it however you want to take it.
Pause. So
we're going to try to have some serious topics.
Sorry. I think, okay, if we go from a physical side, it's hard to say because I don't see a lot of men, or generally speaking, a lot of men in the gym. You know what?
Well, when did you discover gym? When did you become serious about gym?
So when I first got introduced to gym when I was about 15, 16. Shout out to Teaser, because you did put me on. Can't lie, my older cousin. So we used to bang gym, calisthenics, me, Ramon. Shout out to Rams. And that's where I fell in love with it. And then through college, I did sports science. So we used to have literally gym sessions in our day-to-days anyways. And that's when I started to really push and whatever. And I think I just got used to having a high metabolism. So it didn't really matter what I eat, and it still doesn't really. But now I'm like honing it more in. So that's just initially. And then when I got to about 21, 22, I went back in and proper like tried to get back into it. And then in the last 2 to 3 years, like I'm going gym. I need to get.
So you said towards the tail end of your 20s?
Yeah, to the tail end of my 20s is when like I started to push gym, because I was at 12 stone for 10 years. Since I was 16 to at least 26, 27, 12 stone, like flat. It never changed, bro.
Crazy.
And then it's only in the last year now I've gone up to
like
13
gain muscle,
now.
yeah.
Now the muscle's actually like gaining, and I've been having a good time. So in that sense, physically, I think men are cool. I think men are quite physically adept. I think they are quite strong. Their mental side now, I'd have to say they're weak.
Yeah.
Not everyone, so it's not me throwing shots.
Yeah. I'm not
I'm
trying to throw shots. I know some amazing 20-year-olds. I meet 20-year-olds out here that are millionaires, bro. Like they're doing amazing things. So,
but Cinderella,
no shade, guys.
If the shoe does fit you, then feel it.
Yeah.
But
and I would say that this even counted to me when I was in my 20s. Actually, no, I'm not gonna lie. I was never weak. Why am I chatting? I was never weak, bro. Everyone that knows me knows I've always been a boss.
You know what? So my side, it comes from me personally. If I speak on myself, it comes from coming from like a strong family unit. So my mom, my dad, my uncles, my cousins, there's no room for me to be weak.
Yeah.
It's not possible.
Yeah, strong influence.
I'll get licks. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And I had to man up and know what's going on. Like, shout out to my dad, you know. Shout out to you, Pops. Because I wouldn't be who I am if it wasn't for him. Do you know what I mean? So what I'm trying to say is a lot of things that I've been through, I know, and I actually do know enough man couldn't make it. They wouldn't. I've seen man crash out over nothing. Yeah. Over gal, over money, over whatever it may be. Just haven't got the cojones. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't get why. But
like a mental strength.
Yeah. Like, and I'm somebody who I talk to people. So like, if you ever need me, give me a call. I'm happy to chat, and we can, you know how it is. We chop it up. Of course, all the time. Life goals and stuff. Because chances are I've been through, not say you, but I've been through more than most people. So I can give my opinion on certain things. And I'm someone who, I'm going to take your opinion because of who you are, but because of your track record. Yeah. If you've been through certain things, then we can chat about it. Yeah. But it don't make sense chatting to a man that don't know about it, but thinks he knows about it.
Yeah, of course.
Because he's going to lead you down the wrong path.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? So
would you say, and this is a very interesting thing, and something that I've noticed about you and is a big topic in this podcast, would you say that having a solid family center has helped you have a strong mentality throughout your life?
Yes, and it's funny you mentioned that, because I thought about that late last year.
As in, like, do you think like being raised by having both parents in your life, especially?
Yeah, 100%. And that's not even to say like my parents were together, because they split up when I was young. But my dad, I've go to my dad every week. I lived at my mum's until I got to about 12, and I live with my dad. Yeah. But I see both all the time. And I only realized this in, like I said, towards end of last year. Yeah. Where I'm meeting different people now that don't have a family unit. And then like I brought them around saying my family, like, raw, like, what, this is sports day. Like I have an annual sports day. And raw, like,
how old were you when you realized that? When you started to realize like actually some of the man them, they ain't got this figure in their life, or they ain't got that figure in their life, or this figure might be a bit, you know, it's not the same as my figure.
If I can really go back, I was probably about 16 when I went college. And college, because certain things people are doing, man can't do. Like, what do you mean? Yeah. What certain time, dog? I'm going home, mate.
You're getting lit.
Do you know what I mean? No, I'm lying. High school.
Yeah.
High school. You know, we used to have the high school parties and little house parties and stuff like that. Bro, ask Ramon. Ramon, you know I'm not capping. Listen, we gotta be home 12 o'clock, 11 o'clock. We both get a nice little bly.
Yeah.
Bro, if we're not home by then, we ain't going nowhere for a good while, bro. Months.
And do you think that really influenced you in terms of your behavior and your discipline?
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Because that just taught me more discipline towards, say, my parents and to my family, that also then intrinsically spread to my friends and just the way I carry myself. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, curfew was a real thing, dog.
So how would you describe your relationship with your father? Like, big up Papa Fraser, man.
Big up Pop.
Big up Papa Fraser.
My dad is a very militant guy. Yeah. So what I'd say is what I've learned from my dad over the years, because it's not always been rocky. I mean, it's not always been great. It's been rocky at times because we're two men in it. Like, obviously, I was a boy.
So go.
I'm still a boy technically. But what I understand about my dad is he only wants the best for me.
Of course.
So he's always pushing me to be better. Always. And I fall short quite a lot. But I have to dust myself up again and pick myself up and go with it. But he genuinely wants the best of me. So whereas you might think it's nagging and it's annoying and it's just, oh, like, leave me alone, get off my back. Like, these are the things that I have to do. Because when it got better is when I'm doing everything that he's told me to do.
Yeah.
And I just do it now. No problems.
Yeah,
son, what you saying? Like, what I got on calm, no problems. But, you know.
And I think I would have, me personally, had a very similar, like my father was very similar. And I think that I actually like that parenting style. Looking at it now in my 30s, had it been softer, I think it would have been easy for me to just
100%
disrespect, you know, the authority of the house, if that makes sense. How was your relationship with your mother?
My mum is like my loving figure.
Yeah.
She's I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
I can't believe you're doing this. Like, even my solo trip. What? How are you doing? Are you going? I'm like, yeah, you're nuts. But yeah, go and enjoy it. So I've been keeping up with her. I've been FaceTiming her when I've been away and showing her where I'm at. Yeah, she's like more of the rock, you know what I mean? She's the love, that emotional side. And yeah, I could talk to her about anything, to be fair.
Do you think you get your character more from your mother or from your father?
It's a mixture of both, but I say more from my dad.
Yeah.
You know I mean, yeah, because, for example, like music, my dad's big sound man from back in the Diamonds, the GBF, you know what I mean? My mum, she's more of like the slow jams, R&B. So going to school in the morning, my mum is Usher, Jaheim, Jagged Edge, Genuine, all of that. Then my dad's side is more reggae and dancehall and all of that. So them two together, but also me being a guy going into the world and seeing my dad obviously playing out and stuff like that, I just slipped right into it. Do you know what I mean? Like, you might as well call Ice Cream Creamworks as the sound. Yeah. And man just slipped right into it. Like, it wasn't nothing that I was uncomfortable with. Because like, I feel like it's in me, innit? Do you know what I mean?
Music's a part of you, yeah.
Music's
100%.
a part of me. It's just in me.
I think I meant more from the perspective of what we were talking about earlier, in the sense of, I wouldn't have called it gender roles, but in the sense of like who would wear the trousers more in a relationship that you were in, for example, and how that ultimately might influence, say, your kids in the future. So the balance of your parents, like, call it yin and yang. Like, so your mum was the comfort, your dad was the discipline.
Don't get it twisted. Mum could be like, she's a disciplinarian as well, but she's not as serious as my dad is.
Yeah.
So what's your question?
The question essentially was that, do you feel like the things that you want, what you were saying earlier from a relationship with a woman, would be similar to kind of the balance that your parents have?
Yeah, to be fair, because you're going to need that masculine and that feminine side. And it just depends on how heavy you want to lean on either side. Yeah.
And one thing that you have carried from the minute I've known you is it's almost like you've always had a structure and you've always had a plan. And knowing that you come from such a solid family unit, I've always thought that has been a major influence to a lot of people who have been, you know, like, fortunate. And I didn't realize how fortunate I was to come from something like that, because there are a lot of people that have situations where they don't have a positive role model, like a positive male role model in their life, or a positive, they may not have their mother in their life, you know, for whatever reason. And one missing can ultimately derail the whole thing.
Yeah, facts.
And what I've noticed, coming back to what I was saying, is that you've always had a steady job. You've always been focused. You've always been saving, and you've gotten to a point in your life now. You've gotten to 30, bro, and you've just got everything in order. You're on the way.
Yeah, I'm on the way.
You're on the way, and it's a planning thing, right? Yeah. But you're able to plan, and whereas I think I felt this for the first time ever, actually, during the pandemic. There are a lot of people that just had no clue. They just don't know what's happening. There's people that have had, you know, unfortunately have gone down the road of doing careers that they no longer want to do, or, you know, like educated at university. And we know people who have then gone on to do something that they don't care about and have had no direction. And I feel like that direction is something that intrinsically comes from having a core family unit.
Because there's a lot of weight on the shoulders. Not that I feel it all the time, but it's only when I'm around my family, like my little cousins and stuff like that. And, oh my gosh, Uncle Nakari. Like, 'cause they call me uncle now. Oh my gosh, my uncle. But
you got to be a positive role model. Yeah.
This is it. I'm a role model. Last year we went skiing. We went Poland with my little cousins, older cousins and whatever. And they were just so happy to spend time with me and just talk to me. Whereas I'm just like, man, whatever. And my cousin said, yo, listen, the kids love you, like, they really look up to you and so it's nice to spend time with them. I was just like, raw, like I'm getting there now. Like, it's me now. It's time that, like, the buck continues now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The baton's been passed
and
down.
you have to pass it down.
I have to. So although I'm doing a lot of this for myself, just to be a good person and to chase my dreams and goals and aspirations, it really is to show them, yo, listen, don't mess about. Like, have a little play, but be serious.
But that's you being their role model.
Their role model.
Yeah. Exactly.
You have to, because you know what it is? You know this more than anyone. No one's coming to save you, bro.
Yeah, so true.
Like, and even as friends, you want to save people, but you can't even. I can offer as much as I can.
Yeah, and I'm
that's
sure
about me, I will. But
me and you both had people in our lives who have been going through it, and you can tell that they didn't have, like a positive like male role model, and it's just not their. It's not their fault.
Yeah,
it's not their fault at all. And you sit there and you can do as much as you can for them, but then it gets to a point where it's like a make or break. They have to just make the decision that everything is my fault.
Yeah.
Do you get it? I'm reading a book right now called The Subtle Art of Not Giving a F. Not swearing at the moment, guys. It's going to be a very PG pod because it's the month of Ramadan. I'm fasting. Hopefully my speech doesn't start to slur.
No, you're good.
But yeah, one of the key concepts, one of the chapters in the book explains that the day that you decide that everything is your fault will change your life. Where you take accountability for everything and anything that happens to you, and you make yourself the core source of the resolution, that is when you can start to hold accountability for the direction of your life.
Move forward.
Exactly.
Yeah.
How do you feel like growing up in West London has influenced you and into, just growing up in this world and the man that you are today?
So I grew up in Greenford, but then I moved to my dad's in Bush, and I went high school in Uxbridge, and I went college in Watford. Ends, bro. All of Northwest,
ends.
I'm good.
I'm
good. I met so many people. Traveled a lot around the bits, but I think that West London, it's more of a, I don't know, what do you call it? Like a safer area. It's more bougie. I don't feel it. I get why in certain aspects, like Westfields, and
it's a bit more polished.
It's a bit more polished.
But I think from a mentality of the people that live in West London, and this is just my opinion, don't shoot me down, guys. In my experience, I've lived in West and I've lived in East. I've spent a lot of time in North and I've spent a lot of time in South. People that I know from West London and Northwest London, most of my friends are from Northwest London, they have a certain swag and a certain laid back maturity. They look at things carefully and they move when it's necessary.
Facts.
And I got my boy Troy in the building. We got Troy James, certified Northwest London man. He's saluting, so he's saying he agrees. I was very drawn to a lot of my Northwest London and West London friends. They were my closest friends when I was in London. And it's because that style of, I don't know, masculinity and adulting really suited me and brought me a lot of peace. Whereas a lot of London can be quite chaotic.
Facts.
And everyone's just chasing a bag. Not saying that we don't chase a bag in West, not saying that we don't chase a bag in Northwest, but there's a chaos behind how people try and get it in London. And I feel like in West it's a bit more refined.
But I find that when I've been out and I've met women and stuff, and then where are you from? I'm from West. Oh, yeah, I could tell. What do you mean? Like, you just
who's that guy? Wait, who's that guy that was on TikTok that was destroying West London, bro?
Abraham.
Hi.
I'm from West. Yeah, I listen.
Abraham, stop it.
Yo,
please.
I dealt with some serious consequences. but now it was like they could, like you said, it was like they could kind of smell the pheromones of West in you. Just you moved a bit different. You weren't as, I don't know, like South is a bit just nitty gritty. Do you know what I mean? It's a bit hood. It's ghetto.
Yeah,
it really is.
Yeah.
But it's a crazy melting pot of culture.
But they know how to get it though in South.
100.
That's the thing. They know how to get it. It's just they get it differently.
Yeah.
Like they get it differently. I think as much as I absolutely love my South Londoners, I found myself overwhelmed sometimes just being around South. Like not all the time, but
it's a weird energy there.
Yeah. It's weird because we're from West.
Exactly.
From South, it's normal.
I come from Peace.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Do you know what I mean? So like
yeah. I'm definitely not bashing South London. I love you guys. A lot of creativity in London comes from East and from South, and it's just so interesting. Depending on what area you grow up in London, you can have a completely different configuration on how you live your life.
Facts.
Here's a deeper question, and I think this is interesting after the conversation we had. You coming from Thailand as a solo traveler, meeting a lot of people while you're out there, and meeting different types of people who live their life very differently.
Yeah.
And seeing how men of a similar age group approach basic things like planning and just, lifing, right? Let's call it lifing. So the question is, what is something you feel is misunderstood about men, specifically black men from London?
What is misunderstood?
Yeah.
That's a tough question.
What conception do you think like the world has of you?
Okay, as a black man from London, or just a black man in general, like I feel like a lot of people are intimidated by me, and it baffles me because you know me.
Yeah.
How could you be intimidated by me?
Bro,
I'm just smiling, laughing, joking all the time.
Smiliest, happiest guys I've ever met.
But I understand though, because put it this way, someone asked me this. I was in a rave a while ago, and someone said, "Oh, like, you good?" And I was like, "Yeah." It's like, "Why you look so serious?" And I was like, "Really?" I was like, "Well, you know what? Let me break it down to you, because what you're not understanding is this. I'm doing a lot right now. Yeah, I'm having a good time. Number one, I'm doing security for my friends. Number two, I'm trying to make sure that scenario doesn't connect with that scenario. Number three, and on top of that, I'm smiling. I'm trying to have a good time. So I'm doing so much to make sure that this doesn't go wrong.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So like, yeah, I have a resting face at times, but just talking it, like break the ice, break the convo, and there's no issues. That's
an interesting thing to say. And as you're explaining it, I've placed myself in those environments before. Having someone that's grown up in the black community, it's been hard to switch it off when you're out. Even if you're having the best time, it's always an itch. I'm on guard, man. Yeah. Nah, I don't know what's gonna happen next. A lot of the time, I don't know what's gonna happen next. We talk about this interesting thing when you come to Dubai, and I've had this conversation with some of my closest friends out here from London. We say after 6 months, you wake up one day and you feel like something's different, and it's like a PTSD or a tension has just lifted, like an anxiety is gone. You can hear the clicks in the background. Right. From living in London, from living in an environment where every day it might just go wrong. Yeah. A traffic incident and someone jumps out their car. Yeah. Or someone grabs your girl's bum as she's walking by. And that's it. Insane. And life does a U-turn. Yeah. Because then you go to primal instinct. Primal instinct kicks in. This is it. And also, I was going to say as well, is like, again, being a black man, I'm very aware I'm a black man. Like, I know it sounds silly, but what I mean is I like to, when I'm interacting with people, especially of different races, I like to treat you like this is the first time you met a black man. Because a lot of time, it's the first time they're even interacting with a black guy. Yeah. And I've had loads of them scenarios where they walk away, "Oh man, like, you're actually a cool guy, you know? Like, I never thought you could be so cool." Which is such a, it's do you know what it is? It's a backhanded compliment, because it's like, I didn't think you would be cool. Yes. Because you're black. Yes. Which is crazy. I've been through that many and many times, but you know what? Instead of getting butthurt about it, no worries. You know what? At least he's going to go away and be like, you know what? Black people are cool, you know? Yeah. And I helped that. That's such an amazing attitude, bro. That's how I move. Honestly, because especially being away. It's so easy to have a chip on your shoulder and be like, how dare you? Do you know what I mean? I know people like that. Even with police and stuff.
It's like, okay, yeah, they are institutionally racist.
Yeah.
Like, I've been pulled over many times. But you know what? Hello, officer. What's going on? What did I do? Have I done anything wrong? Nah, just yeah, cool. All right, no worries. Have a good day. Cheers. Not like what are you pulling me over for? Do you know what I mean? Just tranquilo, calmate.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
chill. We'll be all right.
So do you think like what? I don't know. I think there's definitely a time for defensive and like I don't like using the word aggressive because I don't think people from our community are aggressive. I just think they're pissed off.
But it also, and this is the part that I missed out, it depends on your trauma and your experiences.
Exactly.
Because I haven't been through no madness with police.
Yeah, but even if you haven't, you know someone that has.
Yeah, I know someone who has.
Do you know what I'm saying? We've all got someone in our immediate circle,
Facts.
who has been tormented, treated with some kind of misjustice or some kind of prejudice. And it's so funny. I was speaking to my dad yesterday. My dad is the Egyptian side of my family. However, obviously grew up in Sudan. His entire class in Sudan was black. He was the only Egyptian in his class, right? And he's reading. I was so surprised. He's reading this. You have to read this book. Let me not get the name of the book wrong, because I literally read it last year. I think it's Edo. Oh gosh, what is it? It's called Why I'm No Longer Talking to White People About Race. Someone tell me actually, no, I'm going to find it now because I don't want... Yeah, here it is.
Funny books,
it's by Rennie Edo Lodge. No, bro, it is an incredible book. And it talks about the history of what it has been like for a young black woman to grow up in the UK, as well as the history of how black people were treated in the UK.
Okay.
And just having to constantly disarm this narrative that black people are aggressive or black people are threatening or it's black people's fault why this or that. It goes through the history, everything down from the Notting Hill riots as to why there's anger.
And to add to what you said before, any of these, call them trigger points, can happen. Then you have to decide who you are and who you're trying to portray yourself as. Because you know people, oh my gosh, why are you being so aggressive for? That's black women's kryptonite.
100%.
That will set them crazy. Not all of them, but
why do you think that it upsets black women when they hear that?
Because it's kind of like a cop out, and also it's like, okay, cool, what you want to see aggression now? All right, let's do it then. Do you know what I mean? I think that's the part that
you're gonna draw me out. So
you're gonna draw me out. Then
you're already painting me with that brush.
Do you know what I mean? So let's just do it then. Not all of them, because a lot of them are able to wind it back.
Bro, I think the most, and I don't say this lightly, I say this wholeheartedly, and you've met some of the black women that have influenced me. I think they're the most incredible people in the world.
100%.
Oh my God.
100%.
And I'm talking across the different cultures.
They're super women, bro. They're super women.
And that's not to take, and the thing is, you'll hear something like this and you might not be a black woman. You hear something like this and you're not hearing me say, I think black women are amazing. You're hearing me say, I don't think you're amazing. I think all women are amazing. Women have a superpower. They have an intuition.
Facts.
That men, we have to kind of learn it. When we do learn it, it's a great place to be because we can actually have conversations without wiling out. But a lot of my influences come from black women. If you could give people within the black community advice on how to disarm situations, what would it be?
What would it be? Hopefully you are a kind, empathetic person anyways. Empathetic person, should I say, sorry. So I'm more of a pacifist. So I'm not trying to fight. When I fight, I see red and it's long. You're going to have to grab me off of this person and whatever's remaining of the person because it's long. So now I'm like, I wouldn't even put myself in a position to get into confrontation. And if I do get into confrontation, there's probably a valid reason why it's happening. And I probably wasn't an instigator. But what I would say is in this topic is, it's just not worth it, man.
Yeah.
It's not worth it. Most of the things is not worth it. Obviously, if things get pulled out, then boy, okay, cool. It's fight or flight, innit? But just say have a nice day, mate. That's me. I'll smile in your face and say, yeah, I swear, you think, all right, safe. It's not worth it. Like, what's the point?
Coming back to discipline, because I think that this is very relevant. I think that the reason why you're so able to...
the main point that I will make with that is Ramon showed me this as well. No one should draw you out of your character. No one should ever draw you out of your character. If you're getting drawn out of your character, you need to relax.
So Troy, I keep bigging up Troy J. He's in the room. He's the guy that did the Friends and Semo episode, which was aired just before this. He got to ask me some questions about my life, which was great. And he always tells me, don't let ever somebody trick you out of your position.
Yeah.
And I think that's one of the realest things I've ever heard in my life.
Facts.
Because the reality is when you are in flow, what a place to be.
What a place.
What a place to be. Flow in life, flow with family, flow with work, flow with gym, routine, structured, disciplined. It's the happiest place I've ever been.
Best place to be.
The second someone draws you out of that or diverts you, gives you a tangent, that disruption causes ripples. It's like a tsunami. And
the energy has to go somewhere.
You might be annoyed because all of a sudden I can't go gym because I broke my hand in a fight.
Yeah.
That energy is reflected in your home, in your home energy, how you speak to your missus.
Facts.
Now you got a problem in your relationship.
Facts.
Might be something that happens at work. You get annoyed, you have a tantrum, you blow up at your boss. Now you ain't got a job.
Peak.
You feel me?
Work is a thing where, bruv, Chinese whispers and all of that.
All of that,
They'll know, different places will know about you.
Yeah.
Even they're prejudging you off of something, yes, but it's not who you are. So
exactly.
Yeah, man.
So like I said, coming back to the whole discipline part, right? And this is how we start. We started the podcast asking the question of, do you think men in their 20s are weak? And the question relates, I guess, to all men and maybe even to women as well, in terms of how gym and fitness has changed your life.
Okay.
How you approach gym, how you approach fitness. And the statement is, if you can't control your body, how can you control your life?
My cousin Alex, shout out to Alex as well. He showed me this from I was younger, and it's basically saying you need to be a man of your word, and you need to stick to your word before you give your word to other people, basically. So if I say I'm going to meet you there at 6 o'clock, I need to meet you there at 6 o'clock, but I know that I need to be there for 6 o'clock. Do you know what I mean? So in terms of, run it back again. What's the question?
Yeah, no. So the statement is, if you can't control your body, how can you control your life? The idea of discipline behind controlling your mind, your intentions, and committing to something, even though it is painful, because that is literally gym. That's like gym. Everyone that asks me, bro, why do you love going gym so much? It's hard. It's a struggle. I'm like, that's life. I lie. Is that not life?
That's life.
Every day I wake up and I go to the gym. Yeah, I love looking in the mirror and being like, rah, 6 packs back. Biceps are there, pecs are pecking.
And big shout out to Patty as well, because she gave me the biggest quote. Discipline over motivation, man.
There you go.
Do you think I want to go gym every day? I do. But yo, there's days I wake up, I'm like, bro, I can't do this.
Bro,
this
Ramadan right now.
Yes, yeah.
Do you know I'm waking up at 4 a.m. to go gym?
See?
4 a.m.
I can't do it sometimes, but I think about the gains, and I think about, it's funny, I love my car, innit? So I think about jumping in the car and rassing a tune, and do you know what I mean? Sub is going, and before you know it, get me in the gym, let's get them gains.
And this is why I love, like, you're sharing it, like you're actually filming it and sharing it, because there's people that might be sitting at home like, oh man, I can't bother to go gym today, man. They open TikTok.
Watch. So GTG, Get Them Gains, really started organically. So what I would do is, every time like I'm on the way to the gym, I just put my phone there, hit the record, on the way to the gym, with like a new song or something that I'm feeling, whatever. And then before you knew it, like 6 months has passed and I'm doing this. And then people will be messaging me like, yo, like, where's my video? I'm like, what do you mean? What video? Bro, you didn't tell me to go to the gym today. Or you get the, oh my gosh, I went gym because of you. #GTG. And then it got to the point where the phone rang. EXO, shout out to EXO as well. He called me and said, bro, you're messing about. So what do you mean? He's like, gee, you need to be posting reels and TikToks. And I haven't been a TikTok guy. Do you know what I mean? I literally don't use the app until recently. And I said, you know what? Let's just do this. So I used my 360 that I had already and rig it up in the car. And now I'm doing something for the people. As it's not even for myself. It's the most selfless thing I swear I've done. Yeah. Because I'm just being a crackhead on the mic.
But in a weird not retaliatory way, but in like a weird 360 where it kind of motivates you to keep doing it.
Because I have no choice now. Who am I? How can I tell you to go to the gym when I go to the gym?
Exactly.
It don't make sense.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So when people like shout me and they message me, like friends, family, my sister, I'm like, like, this is good. Like, I'm doing something that's positive. Like,
we used to have a mad gym session, guys. I'm not going to lie.
This guy.
Kari was like, I have had the best time in Thailand. My 30th birthday. I haven't been gym in 2 days. I said, yeah.
Bro.
We did run club yesterday. Well, we walked because we were mash up.
That was nice, though.
It was nice, man. Nice little walk down Kite Beach, took in the views, had some food after. And then we woke up today. T. James pulled up and we hit a nice little gym session. Yeah. And the hundreds, nearly took him the hundreds. Hundreds.
You're going to see the video. I'm not going to lie to you. I wanted to tap out at 50.
We vlogged it, but we weren't going to allow it.
He was not letting me tap out.
He was not going to let GTG tap out on camera. Impossible. We're also going to make Nakari do his push-ups, his punishment push-ups in the studio today, by the way.
God, fair play.
These man were dropping the weights. TJs, don't think I forgot as well, bro. These man were dropping the weights and clang. You know when someone drops the weights and you hear the slap of the weights? No, sir. To the hill. To the hill, baby. All right, cool. I'm going to transition the conversation slightly because we have gone on many spirit walks, bro.
Yes.
Many spirit walks.
Laughed, cried together.
Everything. Whole of meds and just chat. And we talk about women. Oh my God, have me and you spoken about women? We have been through so many trials and tribulations.
You love them, but, you know.
Let's start it here. Why do you think in 2026, there's so many single people? So why is dating failing?
I think people's perception of relationships aren't reality. A lot of them are based on social media. So women, oh God, don't shoot me. Women, no, it's both things. I feel like, and I'm not saying me personally, but we as men and women are both portraying a super duper glamorous life that either one can't keep up with.
It's not realistic.
It's not realistic. And when the reason I say that is because me personally, bro, listen, I just want a good looking woman, someone who's nice, homely, family oriented, done.
Yeah.
That's it. I don't care that you go to Nobu and you go, like, do you know what I mean? You go on holiday. Well, I care that we go on holidays. That's needed.
Yeah.
But what you're trying to do and the way you're portraying yourself on, say, Instagram isn't what I want anyways. It might be good for a little, you know what I mean? But in the long run, that's not what you really want.
Do you think that the ladies that are portraying themselves in that manner are trying to attract men that have a similar lifestyle or men that are kind of living that lifestyle?
I would believe so, because how would you want someone who's not doing what you're doing? I think that's how they look at it. And a lot of women, that is their life they live. Fair play to them. But yeah, I just think it's just not realistic a lot of the time.
From my experience, and I know a lot of women that definitely can live that lifestyle and do live that lifestyle. Like there's a lot of women that are bossing it in 2026.
Facts.
But then I also meet the other side of the women that force that lifestyle. And force is a key word, because they really can't maintain the upkeep of that lifestyle. Or they'll take those pictures when they're being taken out rather than going out for themselves. And then that kind of begs the question of, are a lot of people dating for validation?
Okay, yeah.
And what I mean is that if I was dating a woman that could take me to a fancy restaurant or drive me around in a supercar or, you know, has a beautiful penthouse apartment, and I'm not from that world, am I dating that person because I want to validate the value of my life and how I see myself and put myself in that environment?
You would be in that scenario, yeah.
Why do you think that validation is so important in that instance? Like, why do you think that the people that like to date for that validation feel secure in those environments more so than a more wholesome environment, like you said, like a homely, you know, planning together, budgeting together, building together?
I keep it a buck, yeah. I've had both sides. I've had the, oh my gosh, is this your life? This is lit.
They're dating for clout.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've had the other side where it's nice, good woman. And the former, it don't work. The only reason it works is if, like, this actually is your forever person. But once those cracks start to form and you start to realize that, like maybe she's a bit more superficial, maybe a bit materialistic, and maybe that's not you.
Yeah.
And you're trying to, like you said, you're trying to fit into that, and it's not really you. You don't really want those things.
Yeah.
It's gonna burst. And
did you feel betrayed?
Would I? What do you mean?
Like you said you've been through that situation before, right?
I've been through it in a sense that
you've had someone that's dated.
I've had someone that's
dated up.
Serious.
Okay. In the realization of that, but you were aware.
Yeah, I was aware.
You were aware.
And
so
don't
you
get
didn't
twisted.
really care.
Even though like she was upsa, like I'm upsa too. It's just some upsa things you're doing. I wouldn't do that.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? Like we're men anyways. I ain't spending 5K on that bag.
Yeah.
What am I doing that for? Like this is not for me.
It's true.
But if that's what you want to do, calm. I just don't see that side to it. But I'm not a woman, so I don't really get it.
I had this conversation recently with a lady friend of mine, and we discussed the difference between the timeline for men and women. Obviously, women have a biological clock. Men, most of us refer to it as a financial clock. You could call it a stability clock.
Yeah.
And how that influences our dating and the people that we date.
So to add to that, you have to be him, innit? Like
But you have to be him for yourself.
I know.
Sorry to interrupt you, bro.
Go on.
What I mean is, like, as much as you have to be him, you have to feel like the best version of yourself before really you can
100%.
Do you get me?
But also, well, it leads straight into your point anyways. Me personally, as him in my world, like, I take care of myself, so I dress nice. Like, I like trainers. I like to be aesthetically pleasing. I love cars.
Skin clean.
Yeah.
Come on.
You know. Melanin up, you know. I love cars. So Ruby, she's looking pretty. Like, and these are the things that I don't really think about. This is just for myself.
Ruby's is Audi, by the way, guys. It's a beautiful car.
Baby. We might put a little. There you go. There she is. She's sexy, man. But that's just for me. So then, like, say I meet somebody now, wherever it may be, you might be out or something. I'm still me, myself, and I anyways. So you meeting me, you'll be infatuated. I'm just going to keep it a buck, innit? You're going to be infatuated by the conversation we have, innit? If you can keep up with that conversation. Right. And then we leave there.
But why is that, though? Why do you think they'd be infatuated?
Why would they be?
Is it because your energy or because you're well put together?
It's a mixture of both. Like, I just keep it real, man. Like, if I can tell if I like you or there's some sort of continuity within 5 minutes of the convo, because I can kind of gauge that depth of where you are. Because I don't want something that's just like a super basic person who I can read the book in a minute and okay, cool, like what you want.
Right.
But yeah, being able to gauge that scenario very quickly and then deciding whether you want to continue on with that's a good point. This is what I'm coming back to. And that's why I missed out. What I mean from a lot of the scenarios that we're talking about now is a lot of the time men know or women know that it's not for them. But instead of either not chopping or chopping and then saying what needs to be said, a lot of people don't. They just keep walking down Alice in Wonderland thinking that it's all good until someone really does get hurt and someone thinks, raw, like...
It's like keeping up with the Joneses.
Yeah.
Is that a form of dating for validation? No, because that... It's not dating because you want to feel like validated in terms of your wealth or the wealth surrounding your life, but it's dating for the validation of somebody wants me.
Okay.
A lot of people, obviously, let's keep it a buck. There are a lot of people that settle. You find yourself in a situation, you think this situation isn't great. It sucks, but it doesn't suck enough for me to walk away.
Yeah.
And I also do not have the energy to go out and find another.
And then some people think this is the best it's ever going to be.
It's the best it's ever going to be.
And I've seen all of it. I've seen all three of those, bro.
Yeah.
And then there's also people that are locked in something where like, I can't leave because we live together. I haven't got the peace to move out.
Yeah.
Like, it's just a real thing.
It's a real thing.
Do you know what I mean? So my dad's always taught me, well, I've rephrased it now because I used to say, he's taught me how to live without a woman.
Right.
But he's taught me how to be a man. That's the best way to put it. So I can cook, I can clean, do you know what I mean? I'm a bit lazy sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Soft life.
But I get it done. When it comes down to it, I don't actually need you. I don't. I want you.
That is an important. Do you
know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that's a very important thing to acknowledge. And I had this conversation with Priscilla on literally episode 1, in the sense where she was saying how she would love to be a traditional woman and, you know, be submissive to the right man, and she doesn't need a man, but she wants a man.
Yes.
It's interesting to hear it in the reciprocal. Right after I mentioned the word soft life, because in 2026, a lot of women, not all women, again, this podcast is not to just, you know, have like a single brush over the entire community, but there are women that attack the idea of soft men. And we were speaking about the different types of soft men. Obviously, I wouldn't call myself a soft man, but I would love to aspire to have a life where I don't always have to be, as we were talking about earlier, on edge, or always thinking about, you know, always looking over my shoulder, or always kind of having to consider every single problem for every single person. I don't know what soft life looks like when it comes to being a man, because we haven't been raised.
We don't have a soft life, bro. Unless
but do you think men deserve it?
Do we deserve it?
Or is it something that would just destroy the essence of masculinity?
It would, because not all of us can go get some sugar mum and live a good life, a soft life.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And the world doesn't look at us like that. We don't get the like, that's why men's mental health is a thing. Like, it wouldn't be just mental health. Like, you actually need to check on your brothers and make sure that you're okay. Women, don't get twisted, their life is hard as well. They've got to rear children, and they go through so many different emotional changes per month on their cycle.
Of course.
So there's a lot of hormonal changes. But that's not to say that I'm not important.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it sucks. Well, it doesn't suck. It doesn't really suck. But you know what? Just be the man. Just be him. This is it. This is the life I have to live. I don't look at women in a certain way. I know a lot of women want this soft life. There's not really a problem with the soft life for women. However, to get that soft life, you need to do what it is your man needs you to do in those relationship roles.
Right.
That's it. If that's all being met, you can have it.
Yeah.
But I've met a lot of them women that say, well, I want a soft life, but they ain't trying to cook and clean and do nothing. That don't make no sense.
But this is the thing, right? This is a hard comparison to make. Do not kill me, internet, please. In consideration of quote unquote gender roles and our different life clocks, where men have, you know, a productivity clock or a security clock, and women have a biological clock, which is hard to compare the two. But if we did compare the two, which one provides more pressure? It's so difficult. It's so difficult.
I would say men.
Do you think so?
We've got more pressure. I think we've got more pressure.
So the reason why I asked that is because at my run club last week, we were having just this random discussion, and out of nowhere, I make a joke. The joke was, it was quite a comical joke. It wasn't actually, I wasn't trying to be serious, but it was something that men say a lot of the time, is we are carrying the weight of the world on our shoulders. And the ladies I was talking to, they weren't offended, but they immediately challenged it. They were like, what do you mean? As if women don't carry any weight. And I was just like, I didn't say that. However, I understand. Heard, I understand why you've heard that. That's not what I'm saying. But in that exchange, I realized that, in a sense, first of all, we have to give credit to ladies and their tensions and their stresses and their own, you know, I guess pressures and anxieties on finding a man, partner, and navigating life, working whilst raising a child. So many things that women have to go through. But also, how can we communicate our stresses and our problems and feel validated without it being reduced?
I think it has to be, the person you're talking to has to have a certain level of emotional maturity for you to even have
emotional intelligence.
Yeah, emotional intelligence.
Right.
Because you should be able to have these kind of conversations with either the opposite sex or your partner. Right. To come to some sort of common ground, to understand where you're both at. And then, even then, if you can mesh together on those points, then the relationship probably will blossom, because you know what you're doing, he knows what he's doing. No problem.
Right. Sounds simple, right? Here's the question of the day.
Okay.
Do women actually want emotionally intelligent men? Do women actually want emotionally intelligent men?
They want emotionally mature men to their level.
Right.
I think if you go further past their level, it gets a bit techie.
Right.
But if you're past their level, you should have the discernment to not make them know that you're past their level. Do you get it? That's where I'm at.
Keep that invisibility cloak, because
Yes.
I hear it, and
That's where I'm at.
I hear it, and that's a very interesting take, because let's be real, most women are more emotionally intelligent than men.
Mm-hmm.
There are a few men who have learned to use their brains.
Mm-hmm.
A few of them are in this room.
Facts.
By saying that, I'm not saying that we are smarter than all women.
Facts.
I'm not saying that I am so emotionally in tune that I'm going to talk you in circles and emotionally manipulate you to be subservient and live a life you don't want to live. All I'm saying is that meet me in the middle.
Yes. Yeah.
Let's talk it out and try and meet me in the middle. That's my opinion.
I'd echo the same thing, bro. That's all I want. Like I said, I just want peace. I don't want problems.
And it's funny because this conversation was birthed originally because I've seen situations where a woman has met her emotionally intelligent man
And can't do it.
Can't
do it.
do it.
Can't do it. Can't do it.
Can't do it.
Yeah. Can't do it.
They can't take being challenged or having someone saying something that is both like empathetic and logical, because the foundation for a lot of men is logic, and the reason why we will clash, especially with ladies, is because at times logic and empathy do not meet in the middle.
See, I get called cold. Like, I'm
sure most
cold
men have been
before,
cold at some point.
but I'm just a logical human being.
It's just men are very logical creatures. It's just that is our natural compass. And emotional intelligence actually interrupts logic sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Because to be emotionally intelligent is, I know that is the sensible thing to do.
Yeah.
But if I do that, I'm going to upset X, Y, Z.
Yeah.
And they don't deserve it, or it's not kind, or...
I've said this before, like, with a lot of the issues or challenges that I faced in my life, logic is the 1+1, the ones and zeros. It makes sense. The only thing man can't account for, bro, is emotions. I can't account for it.
Yeah.
Like, I've learned now to, okay, I know how I feel, or I should override it with my logic. But emotions are the only thing in my life growing up that I've had to, like, understand and regulate, because it will have you crashing out, bro.
Yeah.
Yo.
How have you done that? How have you regulated your emotions?
How have I regulated my emotions? I've started to understand people, believe people for who they are. So however you come across, or whatever you've done to me, or shown yourself to be in real life, I'm going to believe that. Do you know what I mean? Because why am I going to believe that you're not that person and you're showing me you're that person? So that's number one. Number two, I'm not, how would I put it? I'm not really attached to you. So I've been close and attached to people, and it's gone wrong, and it's gone wrong for multiple things, whether that be the friendship, finances, So now I ain't really got no ties with no one. I haven't got any ties with no one, except for my family. And even then, I don't really have real ties with them unless it's love.
Yeah.
So I've separated myself from people in that sense. And then thirdly, going through, like, again, you've gone through heartbreaks, you've lost friends, you've lost, like, family, bereavements. Bro, you got to wake up one day and be like, okay, life goes on. Like, is it going to draw you out of your character? No. Like, I could be the coldest person on this earth for the things I've been through. The things I've seen and the way people have treated other people, not even myself. But it's not who I am. Yeah. It's not who I am. I'm him. I'm this guy who smiles every day, I told you to go to the gym.
Honestly, bro, I said it at the beginning of the podcast. I'll say it again. You are just utterly blessed, my bro. Honestly.
Change. Thank you, man.
You're so blessed. And it's like, I just don't want anyone to ever change you. I don't think anyone could if they
come
wanted
close.
to.
They can't. Do you know what
I'm
I thought I could have potentially, but it never happened.
Yeah.
Like the trials and tribulations, like I said, the heartbreaks and stuff like that should have turned me cold. And don't get twisted. I had them cold days where I don't want to talk to no one.
Yeah.
For a week, a couple of weeks. But then I just come back out, the sun shines again, it hits my melanin, and I'm going to the gym, and I jump in the car, and the music's rassy, and hey, bro, whoa, how can I be mad? Or I go to the motive again, and guess what? Oh my gosh, you look good tonight. Yeah. Well, hey, shorty. Oh God, what are you telling me?
Oh,
and then that's it. I'm back again.
Bro, I'm going to finish the podcast by asking you a very deep question. Just turned 30 years old, and the world is changing. The world evolves every single day. As a 30-year-old man in 2026,
I can't believe you. I can't believe.
I have to say it, bro.
So
I can't believe how young.
I can't believe I'm 30.
It's crazy. As a 30-year-old man in 2026, what is your biggest fear?
What is my biggest fear? Ooh, my biggest fear. You know what's funny? I don't really think about fear. I'm not really scared at things, so I have to kind of dig deep and think about this. My biggest fear.
Think about the things that you would consider completing factors for your life and not having one of them. Which one would be the most missed thing?
My biggest
the thing that would disappoint you the most if you couldn't have it or couldn't achieve it in your life.
This is a hard question because I genuinely I don't live in fear.
You're so optimistic. I love it.
I can't help it.
Can I tell you my fear then? Maybe this inspires.
I've got some.
You got something? No, go for it.
What I would say is my biggest fear is just not. Okay, cool. What am I trying to say? Me personally, I know I'm a person who I do so much. I'm a jack of all trades. I'm a master of some, but it's my biggest downfall. Like I start doing something, and then it's the tism and it's the ADHD in me, and I just start bouncing around. So what I want, my biggest fear technically in that sense is just to complete the task that you need to complete. Because like you said, and I thank you for the kind words and stuff, but
bro.
Whether you believe me or not, bro, most days I feel like I'm working on like 20% capacity and I can boost my productivity so much if I just locked in and focused. Some of it, like I said, I genuinely believe I try my best, but the brain just wanders sometimes.
Yeah.
But yeah, my biggest fear would to not become who I know I'm supposed to be.
It's crazy because that's exactly what I was going to say. Yeah. Not on a Coach Carter thing, but I was going to say being inadequate.
Yeah, I couldn't not be that person. Like I'm on the come up to become that person, to be, hopefully I become a household name and it all makes sense. But until then, I'm just going to be a good person. I'm going to live. I'm going to try and influence everyone in a positive light.
Inshallah,
and just shine, man. Just shine. Because I want everyone to win. That's literally my ethos. I just want you to win. I want you to be present and I want you to win. Yeah. Enjoy it while it lasts. Hope it lasts forever.
We ain't here forever.
That's it, bro.
But while we're here, let's have a time.
100%. Don't be a why. I don't understand why people are bad. Like, why be a bad person? I don't mean like a criminal. I mean, you're just bad mind. Yeah. Why?
And you're putting it out into the world.
You don't get anything from it. Like, just be a good person, man. There's nothing better than putting a smile on someone's face. There's not. Especially when you didn't even try it. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean, mate?
I think my only other fear in this world right now is AI, bro. This AI. Yeah. This conversation of AI. Every podcast I watch, every time I turn on a Diary of a CEO and they're telling us we've got 3 years, 4 years.
What, until AI?
Until 80% of jobs are gone. And I think it's a real capitalist threat. I think, because I do not think for a second that most of these big corporations will not slash even just at 100%. Least half of their workforce to save money.
They want money.
World recession, everyone's in debt.
100%. Yeah. So what would you say? So your biggest fear, what? Is AI? My
personal biggest fear is inadequacy. Not achieving my goals, not getting to the level that I know that I can achieve. And as I get older, not to sound like an old fart, but I've realized that it is all about the consistency of the journey rather than, and this was, we mentioned earlier, hustle culture and the different parts of London that have different styles of hustle culture. I think that hustle culture is very mistaught.
Yes.
Especially in the male community.
Yeah.
In the male community is like, oh, I made a flip and now I've got a rollie.
Yeah.
Rather than I saved £100 a month for 3 years and put it in an ETF and invested it in this and then took it from here. And it's just, you always see the flips.
Yeah.
Quick money. Where can I put this? How can I turn £1,000 into £5,000?
Yeah.
Whereas a lot of the information I'm soaking in nowadays is, and I've been investing in things like ETFs and gold and, you know, commodities, whatever, precious metals for a long time. But I'm realizing how powerful steady growth is. In a Nipsey Hussle way, it's a marathon, not a sprint.
It's a marathon.
And I think that what scares me is not seeing the end of that marathon.
Bro, that would be truly heartbreaking.
And I'm in it.
Yeah.
I'm running. I'm currently running.
Yeah.
My feet have got blisters, aching, waking up every day, just going mad, just really working hard.
I had a conversation, it goes back to what I was saying earlier about being real with yourself. I had a conversation with myself out in Thailand. I had a couple, to be fair. Like, and when I say conversations, I mean, I'm talking to myself.
Yeah.
Like out loud.
Yeah.
And basically, like I said about what capacity I work at. And I'm like, bro, like you've got to, it's time now, you know? Because I'm 30. Like, oh my gosh. Saying that out loud is crazy. But no, I'm 30. I'm 30 years old.
Yeah.
And I've had an amazing life so far. Like my 18, like from 18 to past 21, past 25, all the way to 30, it's been an absolute movie. But I need to rein it in now because the fun that I used to have, I don't really find fun anymore. Like, don't get twisted. I'll forever be a raver and I'll forever enjoy myself like that. I love music. I can't get out of me. But it's not, I'm not itching no more. Like,
I hear it, bro.
There's so much more happening that I'd rather lock in with. Yeah. So what I was saying is, yeah, man, I just thought, you know what, Nakari, it's time to just come back home, write your plan, because I've kind of drafted it anyway, just penciled. Write my plan, stick to it. Because the last 6 months, no, the last 3 to 6 months, gee, all I've been doing is going to work, going to the gym and coming home and eating good.
And does that make you feel like...
I feel great.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing that no one can offer me other than that. Okay, a little bit of fun with your friends, that's fine. You need the social time. But what else are we doing? Why am I going out? What am I celebrating?
Yeah.
It's pointless. And then I'll be on Instagram and I'm like, raw, what, my man's out again? Raw, what, the girl to just say nothing.
Yeah.
And then they hit you with, where you been? Oh my gosh, where have you... What do you mean what happened? I'm living life. I'm in this.
For everything, there's a season.
100.
You know what I'm saying?
At least make it to the summer.
Yeah.
Make it to the summer.
I love that. Let's see some sunlight.
Hey,
I get sunlight every day now, so I'm happy, man.
I'm coming, bro. I'm going to pull up.
Bro, I can't wait. It's a great life.
I'm going to pull up.
Honestly,
I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to make it happen.
But we're going to wrap it up there, man. It's been an amazing conversation.
It's been a great one.
I don't think you even expected the conversation to go this deep.
No, I didn't.
You're probably like, what's Semo going to talk to me
about? I thought he was going to try to set me up.
Yeah, but it's been a pleasure, bro.
Thank you.
Honestly, just keep doing you, my guy.
I'm going to tell you the same thing, bro.
Come on, Magic.
Keep being who you are. You ain't changed on me yet.
I'll never change on you, man.
Never.
Little bro.
Keep
Come on, man.
Keep it 100 all the time.
You're always going to be my little bro.
Come on, bro.
Semo and Friends podcast. It's going to be out really soon. Nakari Music in the building. Make sure you follow him up. Give him the socials.
Oh, yeah. Socials, Nakari, NICARIX Music on Instagram, TikTok. Yeah. Yeah, that's everything.
Amazing.
New music coming soon as well.
Jeez.
Yes.
Come on. Creamworks. Like, comment, subscribe, all that great stuff, guys. Thank you for tuning in. If you made it this far, I appreciate you. Make sure you share it. Make sure you guys are supporting the journey. We're going to get more great guests on here. Semo and Friends, we out. Thank you.